there comes a time in everybody's life where you feel lost. There comes a time when you don't know what you're going to do. It feels like you keep crying out to God and it seems like you might not get any answers. That's what it seems like, right? And of course, when you go to the Bible, a lot of people tell you about Proverbs 3 and 5, trust in the Lord with all of your heart. Lean not unto your own understanding. We read that, we hear it, we recite it. But then that's it. Sometimes when you hear verses so much, they lose their meaning, they lose their stick. Right? It's like, okay, trust in the Lord with all my heart. Okay, I'm trusting in him. I have hope that things are going to go on, but then everything's still going bad. So now what? Right? But I want to tell you something. When it talks about trusting in the Lord with all of your heart, leaning not into your own understanding, what's trust? Many people have the wrong understanding of what trust is. We think trust is just hope, saying, oh yeah, I hope that things will get better in my life. And since I am a Christian, since I believe in Jesus Christ, things will automatically get better in the direction on which I want them to get better. But it says trust. Trust is 100% dependency on something. That's faith. Having trust in the Lord. I trust you, Lord, that everything that is happening in my life is for a specific reason. Every single thing that's happening in my life is you are doing it for the betterment of myself, for my family, of my character, the situation that go on with my life. But the problem is a lot of us only want God to do what we want them to do. I want to get this new job. So God, I trust you that you will make my desires fulfilled. You will make my desires better. That's what a lot of us think that trusting is. Trusting him that he will do what we want him to do. Instead of, I trust him that whatever is going on within my life, I trust that you're doing it for the betterment of myself. And so look at this. It says, lean not unto your own understandings. I'll speak to so many people, and I'll just speak for myself right quick. There's been times in my life where I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what direction I was going in within my life. I felt like I was lost. I didn't understand it. But the Bible tells us, lean not into your own understanding. So that means when you're following after God, there's a lot of times when you will just have to be obedient and go forward without understanding why he's doing what he's doing. Let's take Abraham, right? Abram, for example. He said, Abram, take your family and go. Just go. Get all of your family, all of your belongings, and go. Well, God, where am I going? God, where am I going? I'll tell you when you get there. Imagine that. I will tell you what you get. I'll tell you when you get there. He was obedient, and we see how that ended out for him. The Israelites, when they were led out of captivity, it says that when they left, God took them on the longer route because they weren't ready for the blessings that they had on the other. They weren't ready for the war. He had to strengthen them in where they were so that when they did get to the opposition, they were strong enough within their minds. A lot of times we're asking God to deliver us from a certain situation in life, give us certain blessings within our life, but he is working on us internally. So therefore he can grow us inside so that we can steward the blessings that he has for us later on down the line. He'll take us on the longer route. He's more concerned about our character, the person who we are inside, than really what we have. Because of what we have down here is just the physical things, but what we have inside can be taken with us. The value will always be valuable with inside, and the dollars, the cars, the houses, the accomplishments, that can fade away. That's what humans look at judges, right? That's what humans look and judge one another. God doesn't look at those things, right? Make it into the eternal kingdom. He doesn't look at what you have. He doesn't look at what you had, right? So leaning not into your own understanding, going forward when God tells you to go somewhere, being obedient, and knowing that he is the author of our lives, letting him come into our lives and have dominion over us. He is the sovereign king of whatever we're doing within our lives, our assigned appointment. We don't assign our appointment. He assigns it. Yes. So leaning not into your own understanding. Leaning not into your own understanding. If you don't know what's going on right now, but you're still going forward, you're living a life of faith. Living a life of fear is basing your actions off the circumstances that you can see, off your worldly eyes, off, okay, well, I'm going only to do this because this is going on in my life. I'm not going to do this because this is going on in my life. You're living, you're acting out of the mindset of fear. It doesn't mean you're scared at the moment, But fear is when you are basing your emotions off of the physical circumstances. You know, anxiety, that's anxiety, really. But when you trust in the Lord with all of your heart, you're trusting in him. You're leaning on him. You're depending on him. I'm sitting on this bench. I'm trusting this bench will keep me up as I talk to you guys. I'm trusting in it. I sat down, not even thinking that it will fall, right? That doesn't mean I have to understand every single molecule that goes into making this bench. Doesn't mean I have to understand it, but I trust it, right? I don't understand every single thing about my car, but I trust it. I don't understand every single thing about XYZ, but we still trust it. Why? Because it doesn't mean we have to understand it to trust something. A lot of us are trying to understand God's ways, right? His ways are not our ways. He's above us. He's not human. We're trying to understand why he does certain things. But the blessings come after obedience. Step one is being obedient. If he's telling you to go into a certain endeavor, if he's telling you to start a new career, to leave this different city, to start something, the obedience comes first. Then the blessings come after. So again, trust in the Lord with all of your heart. Trust in him 100%. Look back over your life. Am I really trusting in him? Or am I just wanting him to fulfill my worldly desires? Am I just wanting him to fulfill my prayers? But am I being still enough to listen to what he wants me to do? So again, quick devotional for you guys this morning. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Again, I love you. You know God loves you. Let's keep on grinding, baby. Boom!